Hi peeps, Junction 6 here. Today's Sunday, so no World of Tanks Blitz content. However, we will be talking about Ren's new song, Money Ties. Yeah, he's just dropped this, and it's quite an interesting song. So interesting, in fact, that Ren actually put a post on his YouTube channel to clarify stuff about it. Yeah, it's a bit strange this, isn't it? As he says there, he's not blaming the individual, even if they pursue money. It's all about making a change. Now, if we look at the original Money games, so Money Game 1 was all about power dynamics, and Money Game 2 was a lyric video all about capitalism, and of course Money Game Part 3 was the epic tale of Jimmy and his pursuit of wealth and fame. But as Ren says,
everything is subject to change.
So I'm wondering, is Money Ties originally Money Game Part 4?
We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive with parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
I'm going to come back to this after the video and talk about whether or not this was actually Money Game Part 4, but had to be changed due to time constraints.
Godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Yeah, this is very Ren, isn't it? Setting the scene for the video at the very beginning and using scripture to do it.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet, preach profit and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bitter pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores, what a shock. When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Ren. Born March 1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much, but mum and dad, they made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the picture. Oh my God, we loved her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her, hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up because it's bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because this world needs love and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorned me but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous. Fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. And fuck a world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall. Because money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend love, make war, make ghosts. Money gives a poor man hope. Money Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take. Fake money, fake money, fake money, fake. Money ties, money ties, money ties, eh. Money lies, money lies, money lies, eh.
I think that's quite funny, isn't it? Ren reminding people to monetize their video. Ren does love a double meaning, doesn't he? You've got to admire that. Right, these words at the end. No people, no profit. When I first saw those, I instantly thought of this famous quote from Stalin. When there's a person, there's a problem. When there's no person, there's no problem. Yeah, and that's a bit dark, isn't it? But on the opposite side to Stalin, you have capitalism. Now, with capitalism, if there are no people, then you've got a problem. Because with capitalism, you need people to be able to consume your product to be able to make a profit. This was probably best summed up in a work by the street artist Banksy, who did this. Yeah, people queuing to buy Destroy Capitalism t-shirts for an exorbitant price. But you say, Junction, that's not how he spelt profit. It's got nothing to do with that. He spelt profit as in a profit. Let's think about this. You know, a prophet is only good if people listen to him. If nobody hears the words of this prophet, then really the prophet ceased to exist, doesn't he? You know, so we've got no people, no profit. So maybe that's what Ren's saying at the end there, that, you know, without the people being willing to listen and follow this guy, then there is no profits. There is nobody to lead them and guide them. Or is Ren simply just saying he's not the prophet, so no people, no profit? That's the beauty of Ren. He makes you think. But don't forget one thing.
Everything is subject to change.
And I truly believe originally this song was going to be Money Game Part 4. And the verse about his sister was going to be a totally different song. Because of time constraints or whatever, he's had to mash them together. Because the verse, to me, sandwiched in between two lots of kind of money game type verses, just doesn't seem to fit. It's a really beautiful verse and is worthy of a song on its own. I really don't know why he put it in here. Of course, like any Ren song, there's loads and loads of great bars in there. Some are just outstanding.
Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow.
Wow, money makes a sick boy sicker somehow. What a great line. And I think that refers to what a lot of people have said about Ren. Yeah, when he first started off making all these videos on a shoestring budget, can you imagine what he would be like if he had some money behind him? You know, he would be even sicker, wouldn't he? But on the flip side to that, of course, having this money gives him responsibility, doesn't it? That puts a lot of pressure on you. And that pressure, well, we all know that, you know, Ren's not well at the moment. And is that down to the pressure he's being put under by his fans, wanting more and better stuff from him all the time? I personally would have loved this to have been called Money Game Part 4 and been a lyric video, just like number 2. So 1 was a video, 2 lyric, 3 video, 4 lyric. And then Money Game Part 5 would just blow our minds away. That's what I would have gone for. But I'm not Ren. Catch you next week for something different to Blitz.